There we
All
go.
right. We are live.
Number 2.
Episode 2 of the formerly Frail podcast.
Yeah.
All right. So what are we going to talk about today?
Man, how did we get here?
How did we get here? You want to start?
I'll start us off. Not super long story, but, well, we'll take it to the beginning, though. So, way back when I was a wee little high schooler, that's when I initially discovered the benefits of lifting and really wanted to dive into it. So, going into high school, I was about, I'd say, 5'7", 115. So, definitely could snap me like a chicken bone. But I really honestly had zero clue on how to lift, how to do anything basically. And our strength coach at the high school kind of just like had a cookie cutter one size fits all program that every student should just follow. So I mean, I didn't even really stick to that, honestly. But I found the biggest guy in our strength class. He was about a year older than me at the time, and I was just like, man, just what you do, I do. So I basically, honestly, I took everything that he had and kind of ran with it. And I faced, honestly, throughout like the whole process of lifting, I think the hardest thing in general, and I mean, I'm sure you can relate and a lot of other guys can relate, is just like the overall like topic and idea of putting on size. It's definitely like the number one hardest part of lifting. It's a lot easier to lose weight than it is to gain weight. I tell other people that all the time because if you're fat, like you already have that mass on you, it's a lot easier to shed that than it is to put on muscle. So, I mean, throughout high school, it took me a lot of trial and error of just figuring out how am I supposed to eat. I was researching everything, asking everybody tips and other like big people at the gym, like, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to get there? And I mean, honestly, it kind of came down to the same thing. Like I'd tell people, I'd be like, oh my, I'm eating so much, I'm just not gaining any weight. They're like, you're not. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. And it's like I thought I was. It's like I'm like I'd eat like 4 meals or 3 meals, and I'd be like, dude, that's like, are people supposed to be eating like 5-6 meals a day? Like how am I supposed to do that? But little did I know that's the actual fucking way you do it.
Yep.
It's like once I think about my junior to senior year, that was my big like kind of like, all right, I got this shit locked in right now. So like I think. So I also grew throughout high school, so I'm about 6'3" now. So I think my junior year, I was sitting at like a low 180, high 170, like probably midway through my junior year, and I was like, all right, over this summer here, like I'm gonna be coming fucking different. So over this whole summer, I literally just I ate like it was a job because the way it is when you're skinny as fuck is like
It is a job. It's a full-time fucking job.
you have to treat it as a job because if you don't treat it as a job, you're not going to see results. You need a strict schedule and you need to follow it because if you don't, that's when you're just going to start losing that weight that you're working tirelessly for. Because the nutrition aspect is like 80% of the results that you're seeing. Like you can go to the gym every day, it's fine, but if you're not fueling and eating, like bucks the point almost. Like if you're trying to get big and like have actual results, you're not going to see shit.
I mean, how many fucking guys do you see at the gym who their training is decent, but they look the same year to year?
Yeah, no, and and it's kind of funny because like I mean I've been lifting in this area for like years now. Like I know the regulars and everything, but it's like I come back from college and like people look the exact same as when I left. I'm like, in what world does that make sense?
Wasting their time.
Exactly. It's like literally you're just wasting your time because it's like in no world should I leave. Like I left to go to college for 4 years and I come back and see these same people lifting and they like look worse.
Dude,
like come on.
I had so many coworkers at my old job who like would tell me about like how they went to the gym and they lifted hard. I'm like, oh, like how do you eat? And they're like, oh, like I don't really like track anything. Like I don't want to do any. I don't have time for that. And I'm like, okay, so you are just wasting an hour of your day.
Yeah,
4 to 5 days a week at the gym is what you're telling me.
And it's honestly like, and it's like they're going to the gym. It's like you're definitely you're not lazy like in like a full like kind of like way kind of like you're not like completely lazy, but it's like just apply that same effort that you're going to the gym, just apply it to another thing, which would be eating. If you like combine the two, like then you're chilling and
you're golden.
it's not even like the cooking aspect. Like people are like, "Oh, I don't know how to cook. Like, how do I cook?" It's like it's just it's not hard. Like, I don't even know how to explain it to people. It's like you.
No, I throw 8 pounds of frozen chicken in a pressure cooker, turn it on, and walk away.
I know it's like it's something as simple as that. Like it takes you like 2 minutes to throw it all in, season it, whatever, and then you come back another like maybe like 10 to 20 minutes, weigh it out, portion it.
Yep.
Like I don't know. It's so hard for me to like get that across to people with like the whole like actually like treating eating like a job.
Yep. My fiance actually just signed up with the same coach that I have.
Uh-huh.
I think she got inspired by when I did my show,
Uh-huh.
and watching her like go from 2 to 3 meals a day to 5 meals a day.
Yeah.
Like, it's hardcore.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
Like
you just sit there and finish your fucking protein pancake.
yeah, dude, it's real work because like that all that stuff plays a huge role into like the progress.
Yep. How long did it so how long total did it take you to get from 115 to what are you, 2?
I actually weighed myself 2 days ago. I'm at 216 now. And probably so this
Years.
pretty lean. I'd say I'm at 7.9% body fat. We get scanned, so I'm doing pretty good with that right now.
Damn.
So I'm sitting pretty lean, which is nice. But I'd say over this whole time, honestly, like wait, let's see, so 15. I mean, I've been training for 7 years now. So honestly, in about close to 100 pounds gained. So, I mean, the thing is too that like it kind of like it keeps me like excited too. It's like I'm 22 years old. Like I'm not even near like my peaks yet.
No.
Like if I'm sitting at 216 now, where am I 3 years from now? As long as I'm consistent, like
I mean, when you think about it, dude, most pro bodybuilders are in their like 30s.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and like the thing is like one thing that I like to kind of tell people is like the best time to start was 5 years ago. So it's like start now.
Yep.
Like, you're not gonna get anywhere unless you just start.
Yeah. Dude, I look back and I see like dudes on Instagram and they're fucking monsters. And then I look at their age and their bio and it's like 21. I'm like,
I know.
what the fuck was I doing 5 years ago?
I know, and it's like honestly, like I wish I went into lifting knowing everything I like knew now because like the amount of like just acceleration of like gains. Oh my god.
I know. I should have just hired a fucking coach from day
I
one.
know, literally, honestly, like working with a coach, like game changing.
Yep.
Because it like the biggest thing is it just takes the thought out of it. You just do, and having somebody that knows, like you can't put a price on that.
I can't tell you how much time and money I could have saved if I had just done that from day one.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the amount of fucking like retarded, useless cycles I've done. It's like, okay, there's $200 down the drain and nothing to fucking show for it.
Because like, yeah, and it's like, well, like you said, like $200 for a cycle. So like, what was like your like worst cycles if you had to like name them?
Oh my, okay. I'd say it was when I was like about a year and a half into like using gear, and I kind of moved up to like the big boy doses.
Yeah.
But it wasn't big boy doses of the right shit. Like for probably like the better part of a year, my typical cycle would be like test, I don't know, like anywhere between like 750 to 1,000 milligrams. Masteron, which is a fucking garbage compound in my opinion, but I'll go into that later.
Yeah.
Anywhere between like 500 to 750, which is way too fucking high to be running Masteron. And then I'd throw fucking Tren into every goddamn cycle. Plus, I'd be like, my goal would be to like put on muscle and like gain weight. And my dumbass would throw in orals, which after a couple weeks will just like bomb your appetite.
Yeah.
And for like the better part of a year, those were my cycles. And I could only run them for like 12 weeks.
Yeah.
Like they were just fucking toxic as shit.
Yeah. I feel like that's like just hard on your body.
Yeah. Well, like the thing is, dude, like the type of shit I run now, like if I didn't have a coach forcing me to like take health phases and stuff, I could probably run that for like the better part of a year and be
Yeah.
chilling, no science.
Uh-huh.
Versus like back then, dude, like it would be like 8 weeks in. I'm like, I cannot wait to get off cycle. And which is really fucking stupid. Because even on gear, it takes a lot of time to build muscle.
Uh-huh.
So if your cycles are only fucking 12 weeks and then you got to hop off, you're not
Yeah.
making much progress.
Yeah, because like I mean, so like how long would like a typical cycle then be for you? Like if 12 weeks is short, what's like long?
Um, I think the longest like singular cycle I've ever ran is probably 5 to 6 months.
Okay, yeah.
But that's gonna be like just test growth hormone and like another injectable, like one of the milder ones, like Primo or Equipoise or Deca.
Hmm.
And like that feels great. I love it. Like I could, as I said, if I didn't have a coach forcing me to look out for my health, I could
Yeah.
probably run it longer than 6 months.
Yeah, the importance of health phase is probably crazy for you. Like that probably like I mean just for a longevity standpoint too.
I'm trying to play the long game. Now that I actually know I like competing,
Yeah.
like it's gonna be a fucking long road if I want to go anywhere with that. So I need to be able to do that shit as long as
Yeah.
possible.
How old are you again?
24.
Yeah, no, you're still young.
Yeah.
Super
Yeah.
young.
Thank God, like the abusive cycles I did were like when I was like 21 and my body could recover from it.
Yeah. And honestly, like, like 24 isn't much older too. Like, that's still like you still.
Yeah.
I mean, you're doing the right shit now, which matters. But at least you still have been able to recover good.
Yeah, dude, give some of the fucking cycles I used to run to like a 50-year-old and like explode their fucking heart. Oh fuck. Um, what was the fucking original topic? Oh yeah, where we started.
Yeah, tell me a little bit of like
You got. I don't want to cut you off. You got anything left in
okay,
here?
so I think I was at kind of like the weight I gained, but honestly, by my like biggest, this was about 2 years ago, but I let myself get a little fluffy at one point. I got all the way up to about 227 when I was back when I was like 20, and it's because like I like was so obsessed with trying to like just put mass on my body.
Moving the
Like,
scale.
yeah, that's because I was getting so hyper fixated on the number too. Because like I was like, dude, I just want to keep going up. Because like my goal was just to get as strong as I like possibly could. And then I like was looking at my phone and like yeah, I know like you get like Snapchat memories from like a year ago, 2 years ago, and I'd like see myself and like I was like, damn, I was like lean as fuck. And I like looked in the mirror, I'm like, fuck, I'm losing it. But like that's another thing too. Like I like never because like I feel like everybody with lifting. I mean, like once you start lifting, it's like you'll never like satisfy yourself with like where you're at.
Yeah.
So, like and like the biggest thing for me, like mentally, I feel like was getting over the hump of like it's okay to put on like that fluff. Like that's like part of like bulking up. Like that's how it is. And like
Doesn't
that
matter
was like
if you're natural or on gear, it's gonna happen.
yeah, and like I don't know why. Like when I mean, I'm still young, but like in my head, like mentally, it was like fucking me. Like I was like, dude, I gotta lean out. I gotta get lean. But like it kind of helped too because then it's like I understood. Well, this goes like kind of a different topic, but like lean bulking is dumb. Like if you're just gonna put on size, just put on the size and cut afterwards.
Yeah,
because like for after a bit after that, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna do like try to calmly build muscle. I was like, no, that's not. And it was like the progress was so much slower.
Yeah,
I was struggling to put it on though.
Just fucking like giving your body the fucking jet fuel of like high ass food for like 5-6 months straight is gonna benefit you way more than like I'm doing a 2-year lean bulk.
Yeah, because like you're slowing yourself down,
dude. And like I don't know about you, but like I fucking love like bulking phases.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't look as good, but my fucking performance in the gym, dude, it's like I improve every time I go in.
I know
that shit's addicting.
Dude, it like addicting as fuck because like you think about it, it's like as when your like numbers start increasing for everything, like oh you can start putting 3 wheels on the bench, oh you gain 20 pounds on this lift, 15 pounds over here, over like the span of like 3 months, you're like, holy fuck, I'm getting swole.
Yep.
And like that is like that's the best part for me, honestly. Like I love when my strength shoots up.
Yeah, dude, that's like actual data on like how much muscle you built. If
Yeah.
like yeah, sure, it doesn't matter as much how much your strength went up on like a one-arm preacher curl during a bulk, but like if your like bench went up, your deadlift went up, your squat went up, barbell row, overhead press, shit like that, you gain muscle.
Yeah.
There's no way you didn't.
Yeah. And like, because then it's like you think about it too, like, and you keep bulking. So it's like 3 months in, and like you are getting all those numbers up on all those lists. But by come 6 months, you got another like 15 pounds on something, and then it's like, oh, now I get to cut. Think of how fucking diced you look. It's unbelievable.
I know. I'm excited for I haven't even started my off season, but yeah, I'm excited for prep next year.
Because like obviously bulk is fun because like you get to eat so much fucking food and you get so much stronger. But like, I mean, there's like the pros of each the bulk and the cut, because like once the cut starts, then it's like you get to see like how like well your bulk went and how cut you really got.
Yeah, honestly, like, and in my opinion, the first like 8 to 12 weeks of a cut feel pretty good. Like,
Yeah,
like, I don't have to stuff myself every day, and like I feel like healthy and light, you know?
Yeah, because I don't know about you how this feels, but like when you're bulked up, like the one thing I hate is like feeling all like slow and lethargic all the time, like just like tired and shit, because like you're eating so much food and you're sleeping more because of it.
Yeah, no, when I did my last bulk, I started like setting my alarm for work like an hour later almost, because I was just like, I needed it. So like my breakfast was just like, all right, let me just throw a bunch of stuff in a blender and go, because I didn't leave myself time to make breakfast.
Yeah, you actually would have to. I mean, you started work early as fuck, so it's like I mean, I give myself so much time in the morning before I start my like shift to like eat my food, but like, I mean, you're starting work at what, like 3 a.m. and shit, like 4 a.m.
I mean, I had to like get up for work at 4 a.m. I started shift at like 5:45.
Yeah, but it's like, and like to eat, get ready, that shit takes so much longer than you expect it to take. And then you're always rushing out the door.
Yeah, like nowadays, like I plan my day completely around the meals.
Yeah, you have to.
Last night, I went to a concert, and the fucking venue is straight dog shit, and like takes a fucking hour to get out of. Like, I shit you not, I didn't drive there. Like, I Ubered there. But just to like get far enough away where I could call a fucking Uber, I shit you not, I got 10K steps in just from that. And but so yeah, I fucking stayed up hella late, and I was like, fuck, I want to sleep in, but I gotta get up and fucking get meal 1 down. And I, like, sleep in until 9. That's like 3 hours behind my normal meal schedule.
Yeah,
set a fucking alarm.
Like one little thing like throws off like the whole meal schedule. And it's like you're playing catch up the next day.
Yeah. So dude, I set a fucking alarm for 6 a.m., got up, fucking shoveled down a meal, and just hopped back in bed for like 3 hours.
Yeah, well, you got it, dude, honestly. Cause it's like that's what it takes, like, because you need both the sleep and the fuel. That was one thing. I mean, I've always been pretty good about sleep, but there's a small snippet of my life where I was like getting like 5 hours of sleep a night, and I was like, oh my god, I'm like feeling like shit all the time right now.
Dude, I mean, I'd average like 5 to 6 hours of sleep on a work night before I quit.
Like that's hard. Like, and it's like that like slows progress too, just because
your brain prep, that was fucking brutal.
Oh, I can't imagine.
Because I had like towards the end, I had like double session cardio.
Oh fuck.
So like I'd have to get up at like 3, go do cardio, go to work, get off, train, do another 30 minutes to an hour of cardio, get home, eat, get my meals ready. So I'd be like going to bed at like 10:30 and getting up at 3.
Yeah, that fucking kills. I love sleep now. Like I like plan my days almost around my wake up time and bedtime completely. Yep. I'm in bed by like 9:30 at the latest.
Dude, I felt old as shit when I was at that concert yesterday, because it was like the band was coming on at 9, and I'm like, damn, I'm kind of tired already.
dude, it's like that's like one thing I don't like mind it honestly, but it's like I do feel old as shit too. Like I'm 22. Why the fuck is my ass asleep at 9:30? Like most 22, like in 24, even going up into like late 20s, like they're up at least till like midnight. I feel like normally.
Yeah. Yeah. I got my partying out of the way like before I got into bodybuilding.
Yeah,
So I had enough fucking staying up late enough to see the sun come up.
I don't know what it is. I just don't have that party like spirit in me. I'm not like I don't know how to like function at parties. I just like
I did.
yeah.
Not anymore.
I just like chilling. I just like pop a movie on at nighttime, while I'm eating my meals and go to bed.
Yeah. I honestly like when I got into body. Actually, you know what? Let me back it up. This is a great way to segue into my story.
Yeah.
So I trained a little bit in high school. But it was like dumbass high schooler training, like hitting chest 3 times a week, half repping your bench and thinking shit. Yeah, dude, I don't even think I hit legs once in high school. But yeah, like growing up, I was also like really fucking skinny. I was like 1.4. I mean, I was already 6'1" by the time I got to high school.
Oh damn.
Yeah, but I weighed like 145-ish for most of high school. So I was pretty fucking skinny. And I don't know, I guess I didn't realize it at the time, but that definitely gave me some like confidence issues, I think. Because and I didn't think of it like that back then. I just know that was the cause because when I stopped being skinny, I stopped having those.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it kind of like affected me like socially and shit. And so I was like, okay, how do I function socially when I suck at that? So I just started drinking a lot and doing a lot of fucking drugs. And I know like every fitness influencer person likes to be like, oh yeah, I was doing drugs and then I got in the gym, but like they were smoking weed. Like, no, I was fucking doing lines of coke in my childhood bedroom.
Yeah.
It was rough.
Yeah, we fucking turned out right at least.
Yeah. No, it was weird though, because like I kind of had like a little bit of like discipline instilled in me. But like my days were so fucking weird. It would be like I'd get up, do some fucking lines, play video games for a bit, but then I'd go on like a 5-mile run with my boys.
That's crazy.
Like I don't know what the fuck it was. Like probably I don't know, the military or something just kind of like left this little bit of discipline that I couldn't get rid of.
Yeah. At least.
But yeah, no, that just kind of like got really out of hand for a while. It was really bad. Like I'd like black out on fucking Xanax, and my friends would like the next day be like, "Yeah, you fought like 3 people and got your ass kicked all 3 times." Like, oh, I don't remember that.
How old were you at the time?
I want to say I was 19. So like I was out of high school. This was also like during the fucking COVID lockdown, so it was like there wasn't really shit else to do.
Yeah. No, I remember that because like my COVID was a little different. Like I literally just stayed inside. Right? Yeah, I was in high school. I was a junior, and I literally just like did push-ups, sit-ups, and pull-ups like my entire quarantine.
That's what I should have been doing.
I was like One Punch Man.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's what I should have been fucking doing, but I was being an idiot with my fucking friends. And then long story short, it finally just like culminated in me having a fucking like Xanax withdrawal seizure at work. And I like woke up in the fucking hospital like what the fuck just happened? And that kind of just made me start looking into health a little bit.
Yeah, that kind of shit will change you. Like actually going through that and being like having that oh fuck moment. Like that oh fuck moment like helps you out like a lot.
Yeah. Well, like I don't know if you know this. There's really only like 2 drugs where the withdrawals can kill you. And that's Xanax and alcohol.
Yeah, I didn't know Xanax was one of them. I thought it was just alcohol.
Xanax too. So like if I hadn't been at work and like I was alone, who knows? Maybe I wouldn't fucking be here today.
Yeah, fuck.
But yeah, that kind of like just made me start looking into my own health, and I just like slowly started like taking steps to like maybe eat a little better, cut shit out. I stopped drinking. I like slowly would be like, all right, no drugs first, and then kind of cut out the drinking.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, it made like an improvement in my life, but I still just kind of felt like, I don't know, aimless.
Yeah.
And then I remember specifically like what pushed me towards bodybuilding. I was on TikTok. This was like late 2020, right when all the fitness TikTok stuff was blowing up, like the old school. Like you remember like Sush and like
yeah, I do.
Yeah. It was actually a fucking Sush video that like got me into lifting. I was like scrolling through TikTok and I just saw like a fucking Sush video with all the other fitness influencers. And I'm like, I looked at myself. I'm like, damn, I look like dog shit. Straight up.
Yeah.
And I just fucking like threw myself fucking head first into this shit. Like it was not gradual. Like pretty much didn't see a single one of my friends for like a year. Like I just became like a bodybuilding hermit.
Well, it's like that. I mean, that's one of the cool things with like exercise too. Is it's a great like dopamine like booster because like that's like on some science shit, but like it's just.
Do we got a science-based lifter in the chat?
No. Don't mistake me. Don't mistake me. Can't get fucked up with that.
But yeah, dude, like I just like fucking dove head first into that shit. Started like, and it was a process. Like I had to figure out how to eat right because like I didn't have a coach.
Yeah,
none of my friends were like in great shape, so I was just like, I think I started off with like fucking Coach Greg's fucking anabolic cookbook, and everything in there was straight dog shit.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But I mean, it kind of worked. And then, yeah, I don't know. Everything just kind of like built from there. And like all of a sudden, when I was like jacked, I was like, wow, I feel zero need to like do drugs anymore.
Yeah, the confidence.
Oh, who would have thought? Like, okay, I guess I had some self-confidence issues going on.
Yeah. Dude, that's honestly, that's one of like first, like I always hear like crazy stories online, but I never like get to talk to people that actually like have gone through like a crazy fucking story. And like, that's really fucking impressive to like overcome shit like that and really like turn fucking everything around.
Yeah. Thank you. And that probably also explains why I was pretty liberal with my steroid use. And I was like, it's nothing compared to that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that probably
I can't OD on testosterone.
You like prepared yourself.
Literally. Hell yeah, dude. Another fucking topic that I wanted to get into. Well, it's two topics.
Yeah.
But I think we can combine them into one. It's like kind of like the old school, like bodybuilding, like training and diet, like mindset versus the new one. Also, everyone wanting to just make the gym as easy as possible.
Yeah, that's a big one.
All the fucking hard shit.
That's a big one. I think one of the big. I'm gonna dive in on that. Making the gym easy real quick. But like one of the things that I noticed too, like I mean, like people mistake like training efficiently for like ease in a way, and like forgetting to like include intensity because like you can train efficiently. You can be in the gym for an hour. That's fine. But it doesn't mean that you just get to lollygag through it and just go through the motions. Like be like quick. Like you actually still have to move fucking weight.
Yep.
It really irks me because like I'll see people like in the gym for like even when I see people in the gym for like 2 hours or something and they're just like still just going through the motions. Like I'm in there like hour 15 tops, and it's like when I'm in there, I'm on a mission. Like I got shit I'm doing. It's like leave me alone. I'm getting after it. Like.
Dude, despite going to my gym for 3 years, I've made maybe like 2 or 3 friends there. because I don't talk during my workout because I can't.
Yeah.
I'm
And it's
fucking gassed.
I'm timing my sets. Like I'm looking for that. I don't have time to just be scrolling on my phone, going through Instagram reels. Like I'm mentally prepping myself for the next set to come. Because like that's like I'm a huge fan of training efficiently. I love getting in and out, but it's like it doesn't mean I'm just fucking just bullshitting myself because like what good does that do you?
Yep. Yeah, no, I got no problem with training efficiently either. My fucking chest and delts day today was maybe an hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I fucking trained my goddamn face off. Like,
Yeah, exactly. That's how you should do it.
Get like a 2.5 minute rest pause set on fucking decline bench. Like
Jesus
that shit
Christ.
fucking killed me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it wasn't a long workout.
Mm-hmm.
But like what I feel like I see people try to do is like replace the tried and true shit because some fucking study said it was better. But
Dude,
like to
that's
me,
what kills it.
Dude, to me, like just logically thinking, like I'm gonna be the science-based lifter here. Logically, I think fucking ripping a barbell with 3 plates on it off the ground and doing barbell rows with it is going to put more muscle on me than like some like isolated one hand chest supported cable row. But for some reason, like all the fucking people these days like think the second one is better because it's more efficient or fucking less fatiguing. But like, no.
The science, yeah, literally like science-based kind of outlook is like killing people for the gym. Like it's just gross. It's like, in what world is like? I'll just take your example. What world is your single arm chest supported row slow isolated, like where you're moving 20 pounds on each arm because you're doing slow isolated versus moving actual fucking weight? What world is that more successful? Like you have to push your body. Like the cool thing about the body is it like adapts. So if you're like, because it doesn't know that it's not like a life or death situation, it like thinks that it's gonna have to move some heavy fucking weight if you're forcing it to move a heavy weight.
Yep.
Like you just have to like do that part of the process.
Your body is not going to adapt to a 20-pound tricep push down just because you did a 5-second concentric.
No.
Your body doesn't fucking know that. All it knows is that you're training like a pussy.
Yeah.
That's all it knows. It's like, I'm not in danger. I'm good. I'm not making more muscle.
Yeah. Like, that's the thing. That's like, literally, like you said, it's like, it doesn't think it's in danger, honestly. Like, it's not having to like force itself as much as it would if you're pulling 315 pounds off the fucking ground.
Yep. Dude, my coach on my fucking leg days, I don't even have leg extensions programmed in because, and I asked him why, just because I was curious. And he's like, honestly, you got limited recovery. We're pushing you hard on legs. So what do you think you're going to grow more from? A rest pause set on leg press with 6 plates plus on each side, or fucking leg extensions where the max you can even load on is like 250 pounds.
Yeah. Literally, yes.
We're doing the leg press. We're doing the squats.
Yeah. Because like that's gonna beat out leg extensions 10 times out of 10.
Yep. Like nothing wrong with leg extensions.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm not hating on leg extensions at all.
I don't know. Typically, the more fucking weight you can throw on an exercise,
yeah,
the more muscle you're gonna gain.
Yeah. Yes. 100%.
Yeah, and like people, I don't know why they want to skip the old school simple shit that works. No one wants to back squat anymore.
Oh my god.
No one
like back squat is like in my opinion is like the peak. It's like S tier plus exercise. Yeah. I think it's like hands down like the best, like one of the best exercises in the entire gym.
Dude, I am 6'1". I have naturally fucking skinny ass legs.
Yeah.
You know how I built them? By getting under a fucking squat bar once a week and repping that shit out.
Yes. And like the old school shit, like it's simple, but it works. Like I feel like the problem with like the new school shit is people are trying to like change up everything because like science, percentage increase, better fucking
risk to reward ratio.
Yeah, it's like like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like if squatting heavy fucking weight for reps is gonna like increase your muscle mass in your legs, why aren't you gonna do that? Why are you trying to skip out on it and do like 5 sets of 10 slow isolated leg extensions instead? Like, it's
You know what?
disgusting.
You know what's my biggest fucking pet peeve that I hear from people? Oh, I don't deadlift because like I get lower back pain. I'm like, hey, you know why you get lower back pain? Probably because the muscles there are weak as fuck because you
Yeah,
don't deadlift,
yeah,
pussy.
yes, 100%. It's like, and it's like that, like because everybody's. I think the biggest problem with deadlift is like what people say with like the risk to reward. It's like, well, yeah, it's like if you're not going to train that muscle, it's going to be weak.
Yeah.
It's just going to stay weak. You have to train it to get stronger. Like I don't fucking when I started squatting, did I fucking like it?
Oh, dude,
No.
I fucking tweaked every goddamn muscle I could
Yeah,
squat.
yeah. It's like, I mean, like I'm never gonna like fucking love squatting because like I know the pain that comes after it in terms of like how fucking sore I am. But like
Neither of us are built great for squats.
no, yeah, it's horrible. Honestly, like I have like a lot longer legs than I do torso as well.
And
So it's like dude, I get so much fucking shit sometimes for depth. It's like I think I got good depth. That's what I'm thinking though.
hey, if
But
you're hitting 90, I can't say shit.
yeah, I'm still getting there. I'm still getting at that.
I mean, it took me a while to get to like ass to grass.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to like make my fucking taint hit the ground. Like I'm not fucking doing all that.
Yeah. Fuck, I was gonna say something else about deadlifting. Yeah, like people think deadlifting is like the most dangerous exercise ever.
Yeah,
Like, dude, I feel like I've fucked myself up like bench pressing more times than I have deadlifting.
and I honestly feel like when I do like the isolated shit, like I feel like I tweak my shit more doing that than when I'm doing like major compound style lifts. Because at least when I'm doing compound lifts, it's like if one thing is like lacking, other muscles are still gonna pick up the slack.
Yes.
Because you're not using just that one muscle.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, man. I fucking love deadlifting. I am hating that my coach doesn't have it in my programming right now. I know there's got to be a reason, but
Yeah.
like that's my favorite shit, dude. It's not technical.
Uh-uh.
Walk in, you load up the bar, you brace hard as fuck and pray to God, and then you rip that shit off the fucking floor.
I feel like that's like in terms of like how to do the lift, it's like pretty self-explanatory and like simple. Like it doesn't take much like placement or like knowledge of like how to do shit. Like you can watch a few videos, see how like the form is, and then execute.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I don't know. I don't get why people hate it.
And I mean, I'm gonna take a little segue, but like I've been noticing this in the gym a lot too, and it's just also on social media. It's just like haters on the compound lifts. Like people don't fucking enjoy it or don't even do it anymore.
Dude, yeah, okay. You know what I fucking hear all the time when I'm like scrolling through reels and I get these little science-based fucks? Dude, they'll be like, well, you shouldn't bench press for chest because it also uses your triceps and shoulders. And so you could get better chest growth from a fly-only program or something. And it's like, if you're so science-based, how do you not know that the body does not move in isolation? What natural movement pattern do we have where there's only one muscle working?
None, zero.
None. So why would you fucking only train your body like that?
Yeah, it's like because like you can think about it in like an athlete's terms too. It's like if a basketball player isn't training in basketball player movements, what are they doing for themselves? Nothing. So if the human body for everyday people isn't training to move like a human should move, what are you doing for yourself too?
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know, man. All I'm gonna say is if you watch old training videos of like the pro bodybuilders from the 90s, what are they doing? Squats, bench press, whether it's incline or flat,
Yeah.
deadlifts, barbell rows.
Mm-hmm.
They're not doing fucking Jeff Nippard, Mike Israetel lying on the floor, single arm lat pull downs.
And it's like one thing. This is another thing I kind of noticed a lot too, and also is just being a trainer and being in the gym like 6 hours on a day. Like I get to see kind of what everybody's doing. And it's like I can sometimes I'll like track a person like their workout, where they start, where they end. And it's like I'll see people starting with like accessory movements and then like trying to work towards doing more like compound stuff. And it's just like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Okay. Honestly, my programming right now has a little bit of that, but it's not like doing a full workout and then finishing with bench press.
Yeah, that's different. That like because like today actually when I was at the gym, I'd see people like they're starting their chest day. They started with some pec deck, and then they were doing just some one arm shit on the cable where they're pulling up, and then I saw them go over to the bench press. I'm like, why is that like the like order you chose to do?
As we were saying before, the more weight you can load on something, the more you're gonna grow.
Yeah, it's like
why are you gonna fucking burn out your chest before hitting the heaviest movement there is?
Yeah, if I don't start with my heaviest shit, it's like I just feel like a bitch.
Yeah,
because then it's like you go to do your actual heavy lifts, and it's like you're moving like 40 pounds less.
Yep. I have a couple exercises where like I have a little bit of that. Like before I squat, my coach has me do like some like hardcore fucking death set of like some form of hamstring curl. But I'm still able to squat fine.
Yeah.
It honestly feels good because my hamstrings are like full of blood.
Yeah.
But like, why would I go do like a leg extension drop set?
Yeah, that's kind of the thing that I mean with order, because like that, like there's more of a reasoning behind doing the hamstrings and everything first. But if like you're gonna start with a leg extension and then go to your squat, like it actually fucks your squat. Because I've done that before when I was younger, and like I squatted probably like 100 pounds or more or less than I could have squatted.
You ever seen people go from a deadlift to a squat?
I actually haven't watched people do it before.
Oh, dude, I've seen it, and I feel like that's probably the most retarded exercise selection order I've ever seen.
Dude,
I've squatted then deadlifted, but like yeah, let me just compress my spine one way from deadlifting and then get under a fucking barbell. Like that sounds like a great idea.
Dude, mad respect to the powerlifters out there.
See, but they usually do squats before deadlifts. They're smart about it.
SPD.
Yeah. It's in the name, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like starting with a fucking deadlift and going into a squat, it just sounds like fucking like bulging disc
herniation.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Dude, I'm thankful that I've never like experienced like a bad back injury, but like that shit fucks you.
Yeah. I've never had one. I've just had brutal lower back pumps where I curl up and cry in the lounge at the gym. Yeah.
There was one. So at this gym back at my school that I worked at, they had this pendulum squat that I'd get to use, and I'd go from like I'd do like a back squat, then I'd go to like do the pendulum squat, and then I'd do a different type of squat, and then I'd get done with my workout and like hit a like quick little stretch, like, oh my fucking god,
dude, trying to drive home with those lower back pumps.
Yeah, that shit fucking blew.
Dude, it gets even worse when you're on gear.
Oh, does it?
Bigger pumps.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Dude, when you're on gear, you start getting like weird kinds of pumps. Like you'll get like shin pumps, foot pumps. It fucking sucks because it like fucks up the rest of your training.
I mean, because like I guess I actually never really thought about that because because even with like everyday movements and shit, it's like, I mean, obviously like with training you're gonna be seeing actual progress. So people that take steroids that don't do shit, they're still gonna have like little like improvements. So like I can only imagine like just fucking like doing 10,000 steps on a day, your feet are just fucking pumped up.
Dude, in the off season when you're fucking eating massive meals, you will literally get a jaw pump.
That's crazy. That's actually insane.
That's actually a big reason a lot of like steroid users have kind of like rounder looking faces is because like water retention if they're not controlling like estrogen and stuff like that. But this muscle under your jaw will like actually like develop.
And because I mean they're eating so much, they're using that muscle a fucking lot, and it's like
it's insane.
That I never thought about that. That makes so much more sense now.
Yep, it's crazy.
Because like I'll see like a bodybuilder on my feed sometimes. I'm like, why is this dude's face fucking huge too?
Dude, yeah, like that's one of the worst parts about being on gear, in my opinion, is like you can be like sub 10% body fat, but like your face will just look like 15% body fat.
That's well, like there's does that kind of change on like the cut or like
like I mean even by the end of prep I had like a fucking death face going on.
Yeah, dude. Like I've seen people at the gym I work at, their like cheeks start sinking in if they're like going like too crazy for 1 week.
Yeah, my old coach used to call it like the bodybuilder death mask. I was like, that's sick as fuck.
I'm kind of curious, what's like the worst part about prep?
I don't know. Honestly, like probably just being fucking hungry.
Yeah, because like I've seen people on prep before and they're just like they just seem miserable sometimes.
Like, okay, I think my mindset towards prep has like shifted a little bit. Because like while I was going through it, like I didn't have the greatest coaching guidance at the time. So I kind of felt like I was like doing it on my own some days. And like I looked at being hungry back then as like, oh, this fucking sucks.
Yeah.
This is like now my mindset's more like, okay, if I'm hungry, that means I'm losing fat.
Yeah.
Which is good.
And
so
I think it helps
the I am, the better.
Yeah. And like you already have that one show under your belt too now. So like you know the process a lot more now.
Yeah. Honestly, you know what I think the worst part is it fucks with your sleep a lot.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, well, like your body's in a very stressed out state.
Yeah.
Your adrenaline's kind of like constantly higher. Plus, if you're not natural, the type of shit you're running during prep is like almost feels like stimulants. I mean, fucking clenbuterol. Clen is a fucking stimulant. You'll be running that for like your last 6 or so weeks of prep to burn fat. Tren fucks with your sleep too. So like, and then plus you try to go to bed and you're like, I'm hungry. Like trying to go to bed on a fucking stomach with just 8 ounces of tilapia is not fun.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, so probably the sleep part, and that was really like I didn't feel super tired during my days, just because like once again, like my body was kind of in like a high stress state.
Yeah,
so it was kind of hard for me to get tired. Like you almost get this like brain fog from like the lack of sleep.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah,
especially like your work days where like you're probably getting even less sleep then.
Oh yeah, dude. I had I was training new deputies like on the job in the jail, and like I was basically during prep just like, all right, fuck off, call me if you need me.
Yeah,
like, I'll come save your ass if you need it, but other than that, don't bother me.
Yeah,
I feel bad looking back, but like, dude, I was going through it.
Yeah, dude.
I took the last 2 weeks of prep off of work because I couldn't be there.
Dude, I would be like the most irritable person probably.
Honestly, dude, I feel like your prep wouldn't be terrible because it seems like you stay pretty lean like year round.
Yeah, honestly, like my highest body fat percentage is probably around like I'd probably say like low 13.
Yeah, for me, I try to never get above like 15 during like the end of a bulk.
Yeah, I've just always like naturally like I've always had abs my entire life basically, just because like I said, I started off super skinny. It's not like they were strong by any means, just had the skinny kid abs, but like I've just always been like kind of like in a way like ripped even when I wasn't.
Yeah.
I used to think I was fucking jacked too.
Dude, I had like I was skinny, but like I don't know, like, what the fuck, if it was like what I was eating or whatever before I started training. I would never have abs. I was like fucking skinny as shit, but I didn't even get the benefits of it.
See,
And
like,
I have the worst fucking ab insertions in the world, dude.
do you?
I don't even think I like had a 6-pack at the end of prep. Like I had abs and I had spider web veins going up my abs. Yet I only have like a 4.5 pack.
Dude, that's a genetics piece, dude. Like sometimes you get lucky or you don't, like with that stuff, especially with like abs. Like there's a ton of different like types of insertions with that.
Yeah, no, I got fucked there, but I got a fucking gorilla back, so I guess that made up.
Yeah, that's honestly like my favorite muscle to train too, and I think it's like one of the most like jaw droppers too.
Yeah, dude, if you have like a big fucking back, I mean, like I go out most of the time wearing like 3XL shirts,
Uh-huh.
and like they're like I try to get them like baggy, but like I'll go to fucking Smith's, which is like our fucking grocery store out here. Some random dude will be like, "Dude, your back's fucking ripped." Motherfucker, I'm wearing a 3XL Carhartt shirt. How can you see that?
I can't wait for the day I get to 3X.
I mean, is that like my true size? No, that's like what I'd like to wear so stuff isn't skin tight. But like, I fill out a 2X for sure now.
Yeah, see, I fill out the XL, but the 2X is comfy.
Hell yeah. Oh, I had a good fucking question that I got today. Let me pull this up. Actually, let me see if I got any extra questions. I don't think I did. I just saw a really retarded Instagram comment that I'm going to refrain from going on a tangent about.
Love those.
Sorry, dude. Where's my story at? There it is. Okay. So I thought this was a good one. What is a good, and this is more for me, but what is a good cycle to mutate? And what % body fat when doing it?
Well, let me hear this.
Okay. So let me start off with the second half of the question. I think personally, before you do any big push when it comes to drugs, you should be under or like 10% body fat or under. Because on one side of it, like if you're pushing the drugs because you want to put on size, you want to start off with good insulin sensitivity, and you don't want to start off too fat because the fatter you start off, the sooner you're gonna have to fucking cut off your bulk.
Yeah.
So start off 10% or less. And then on the other end of it, if you're pushing drugs for like a cut, whether that be prep or just wanting to look fucking sick and be lean, there's no point in pushing the drugs before you're already lean because you're not going to get to see them.
Yeah.
Like so many people will hear like, oh, like Winstrol dries you out, Masteron dries you out. So they think they're going to take it and get lean. It's like, no, if you're already lean, it'll make you look like a fucking freak of nature.
Yeah.
But if you're not, you're just kind of wasting your money.
Yeah. How are those in terms of price? Like, are those expensive ones?
Masteron and Winstrol, not really, but still.
Now that you say Masteron, I remember earlier in the beginning of this, we were talking about like your cycles you're talking about. You're saying how much
Masteron's a garbage compound.
Yeah.
Okay. Masteron is interesting. Do you know what DHT is?
I've heard of it.
So yeah, dihydrotestosterone. So it's like the testosterone in your body gets converted into it, and it's what gives you like male characteristics.
Okay.
Like facial hair and like, yeah, it doesn't actually add muscle. Like
so it's just like the male characteristics.
Yes. So Masteron is pretty much just straight DHT.
Yeah.
The way it affects your body. It does build a tiny bit of muscle, but not very much. Really,
I could use some of that shit.
So Masteron's cool in a low dose because it'll give you like pretty crazy like mental drive. Like you just feel like masculine as fuck. Like I don't know how else to describe it. And it'll like kind of like I wouldn't even say dry you out. It almost like kind of gives you this like sleek, like athletic look. But other than that, it's not really good for much. It fucking, if you're like prone to acne, it'll fuck your shit up. Like it'll give you the worst fucking acne of your life. Also, this is a side effect that most bodybuilders don't like to discuss, but I like to be transparent about shit. Masteron turns you into a fucking sex freak if you run into it. Like, so unless you have a fucking girlfriend or wife or something that wants to bang you 5 times a day, you're gonna be a little fucking masturbation freak in your bathroom. And like that, I don't know. I can't see how that is productive for bodybuilding.
Yeah, that probably takes a good chunk of time out of the day, honestly.
Yeah, it does. So that's why I don't like Masteron. I kind of think it's like a stupid.
That's funny though. That's a funny compound, then.
Yeah. What's another? Oh yeah, another side effect bodybuilders never talk about. Tren makes you lactate.
Oh really?
Not like actually, but like when you're on Tren, you can squeeze a little bit of shit out of your nipple.
I didn't fucking know that.
It's great. Well, yeah, no one wants to fucking talk about that side of it.
That's crazy. I didn't think that was a thing.
People take fucking steroids so they can look fucking giant and masculine. They don't want to admit that they fucking lactate. Okay, back to the question. Best cycle to mutate. So like this isn't a recommendation. I'm like, there's better ways to go about putting on size, but if you're like, I have 6 months to a year and I want to make the most drastic jaw-dropping progress possible, 1,000 milligrams of testosterone a week. That's like I'd say that's like the bodybuilder size threshold dose. Anything under that, you're going to make progress on it, but you're not going to be like, wow, I look like a bodybuilder. Growth hormone, 2 to 4 IUs a day, 4 to 6 if you can afford it. That's going to keep you lean as shit, like even while you're putting on size. And it basically just takes all of your body's metabolic processes and is just like, okay, use these to build muscle. That's what it does. Like the way your body processes food, the way like I don't know how else to describe it without getting too deep into it. It just makes your body prioritize putting on muscle.
That's cool. I mean, I guess that's kind of in the name too.
Yeah. And then to top off that little, actually, depends how hardcore we'd want to go with it, but 350 Tren. Tren was the first time when I took steroids where I like woke up the next day and I was like, what the fuck happened to me? All of a sudden I had like boulder delts that I didn't have before. Like, what the fuck?
It's like when they put Captain America in like that machine.
Literally, dude, that's what it felt like. And like that's honestly like if you took that for, I mean, would I recommend Tren for 6 months? No, I wouldn't. But like if you took that cycle for like 6 months and like ate 6 fucking clean ass meals a day and trained your face off, honestly, you could probably put on if it was like your first cycle or like your first real cycle, probably put on a solid 15 to 20 pounds of like lean tissue.
Yeah.
If you did everything in your power to fucking like put in the work, 100%.
The mutant stack.
Yeah. Maybe fucking, I don't know, throw in some Primo in there too if you want a little extra, but like that right there, pretty good one. I think test and Tren together is like the best bang for your buck combo.
The dynamic duo.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, because they're both dirt cheap and like they're just effective as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, Tren comes with a lot of side effects, but I'm not going to argue that it's not effective.
Yeah. The more, isn't it like the more effective they are, like the more toxic they probably are?
Kind of. Say like the freakier they make you look. Like,
yeah, that's a better way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah, like is a trend. Honestly, I don't find trend to be that toxic on my body. It's like my head.
Yeah,
Like
like mentally.
yeah, like my liver enzymes and stuff like look perfect when I'm on trend,
Uh-huh.
but like mentally, not perfect. Oh, someone else asked me what's the pancake recipe that I post every
Oh
morning.
yeah. What are you running? I see those on your story. What are you running?
Okay, it kind of varies, like depending on what's in my meal plan for the day, but like the amounts of stuff. But like 40, what I usually do is 40 grams of oatmeal, blend it up into oat flour, and then I do like 225 grams of egg whites, like liquid egg whites, two whole eggs, and then like 120 grams of Greek yogurt, some cinnamon, little
Yeah.
baking powder just to get a little fluffier. That's it. And then I just douse that bitch in sugar-free syrup and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you ever bought anything from fucking Flavor God?
No, I haven't even heard of that.
It's like one of those like bodybuilder seasoning companies.
Okay.
They have like a line of like sweet seasonings. And I have like a pumpkin pie one, like a chocolate donut. I'll fucking just dump that shit up.
Loki about to pull that shit up right now.
Dude, Flavor God? Oh yeah. Yes.
Dude,
Flavor
I'm
and
big on
Flavor
pancakes in the morning.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Flavor God and Flavor Gang products are both lifesavers when you're on a meal plan. I think I'm not mixing them up. Which one? Flavor Gang has like the flavored cream of rice. That's fucking bomb.
Right now.
And they got some fire fucking sauces. Flavor God has like really good seasonings.
Yeah, dude, I got them pulled up. Perfect. I'm lucky about to get some of that sweet shit.
Dude, it's gas. I put that shit on like any meal that I could possibly make sweet.
Yeah, dude, pumpkin pie, cheesecake, vanilla waffle cone. Yeah, gotta get it.
Yeah, the Cold Stone Creamery pack.
Yeah.
That's the one that I bought. Fucking gas. And they actually last a pretty long time.
I bet, honestly.
It was worth it. I definitely used more than the serving size, so there's definitely like not 0 calories in it, but you still there?
You hear me?
Back?
Yeah,
I
there
hear
we
you.
go. Yeah. I had dog shit Wi-Fi. I don't know why.
Cricket Wireless over here.
I had that AT&T.
Dude, I switched to AT&T and now my service is dog shit everywhere.
It's bad. It's so bad. I don't recommend it to anybody.
Dude, you know what sucks is like because I used to have Verizon and the place where I would film my reels was like in my car in my back parking lot, and now I don't get service out there anymore.
Yeah, dude, I think it's like Verizon is like the best one.
Yeah.
That's when you know you made it.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be real. I'm still bumming off my parents' phone plan, so I can't complain.
I'm in my parents' basement right now, so I can't really say I
Oh,
got that.
Oh yeah. Nice basement.
Yeah. I can't say.
Dude, if I was smart, I'd still be living at my parents' house, but
Dude, it's nice right now. Right now, groceries are free, so
damn, free groceries too.
dude, I know. I feel like a pampered fucking child, but they buy like a cow. It's like all in the freezer. It's like
This fucking grocery bill is like $200 goddamn a week.
Dude, yeah, groceries is where groceries get you. Like that's like you gotta set aside a good budget for that.
Dude, I was mad as fuck because I told you my fiance signed on with my coach, and so she fucking got her meal plan, and we're going shopping for everything she needs. And like I'm like, yeah, just wait till you see how expensive this shit is. And like her whole cart for like a week's worth of stuff was like $80. I'm like, motherfucker. I'm like, I spent that in like 3 days.
Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, I guess it's a big difference between guy and a girl and what they need too. But like I'd low-key be so mad. Like take my girlfriend shopping. Like my girlfriend doesn't like eat food really. Like
yeah, mine didn't either. Now she has to.
yeah. Dude, yeah, if you're lifting, you gotta fuel it.
I know. It's really funny to watch her like start to slowly understand the things I go through every day.
Yeah. Like it's like when you have like 6 bites left and you're like,
Dude, honestly, like I'm not even having that problem right now. I think my show was like 8 weeks ago almost. And I'm still hungry as fuck.
that's good. I mean, that's a good because like I know appetite's a hard one to recover because you gotta like expand your stomach again.
Yeah. No, like, dude, I eat I think 4,000 calories on my training days, 4,500 on my high training days, and like 3,300 on my rest days.
Uh-huh.
And like, I'm not satisfied. I
That's
want more
good
food.
though. That's really good because like I honestly thought people struggled with getting back to like eating that much.
No, dude, on like coming out of a show is like the hungriest you will ever fucking be. It's
I thought like you'd be hungry, but like you wouldn't be able to put it all down.
oh no, dude, honestly, if I just like didn't follow a plan and just like said fuck it, like I don't care about bodybuilding, I probably would have been putting down a good 7K calories a day after my show.
That's
Like, because you dug yourself in like such a deep hunger hole. It's like that day and a half of cheat meals after the show, that doesn't fix shit.
yeah,
That just fucks up your digestion for a day.
yeah.
And you come back the next day and you're still fucking starving. And
That
guess
probably good though, at least, because then it's like you have no problem eating all the food you need to have.
yeah. Well, I'm probably gonna be eating my fucking words during my off season once that starts, but
Yeah,
at least I have a high appetite going into it.
yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah,
I'm
man.
excited for that shit, dude.
Yeah,
I
dude.
know.
How much time is left of your health phase?
I believe Sunday will be 5 weeks left.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's
Still a little bit, but
that's coming before you know it, dude. Days are going. My days are blurring together lately.
dude,
Like,
since I quit my job, it's really blurring together.
Yeah.
Because that's how I used to like track my weeks, was like, especially because I had like this weird ass schedule.
Yeah.
Like, I based everything off like my work week, and now I'm like, fuck, I can do whatever. Like, I mean, like I have to work.
Yeah.
It's a different feeling. Like, rather than like I have to like lock in for 2 days and hate my life and be at work.
Yeah.
It's like now it's just like I work all day, but I don't.
Yeah. I know what you mean. It's nicer that way too, because I mean, it's like you're your own boss now, so it's like,
yeah,
you work on your own time.
it's very interesting trying to like set boundaries with it though.
Yeah, that's honestly. I mean, I'm like half employed kind of because like I do personal training, but it's like I don't have a lot of clients at that gym, so it's like I work there, but it's like I still like have a lot of free time to myself. So it's like I have to like be pretty disciplined in how I like allocate my day.
Dude, right now it's like I'm having the opposite issue. Is like I'm working when I shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Like I was, fuck, I felt really bad. I was like at, where was I? Slackwater Pizzeria. It's like this fucking fire pizzeria in Salt Lake City, and I like was mid dinner with my fiance and realized I'd been like answering Instagram DMs from like potential clients for like 10 minutes. I'm like, oh shit, let me put that on do not disturb.
No, I know what you mean. I've been doing that type of stuff too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, I mean, it's hard not to though, but at the same time, it's like I feel bad. It's like,
I know. I'm gonna like try and set like working hours for myself.
yeah, it's nice. It's almost nice. It's like, I mean, obviously you don't have to give yourself a set schedule, but it's almost like nice to have like that structure in a way. It's like to like apply it like you had your job.
Yeah. No, like I want to make it so like I'm available to my clients all the time, but like for potential clients, prospects, like that side of it, set hours,
Yeah, that's smart.
Well, I've got like way off a track from actual fitness stuff. My work schedule.
Yeah, how did we get here?
I don't know. You got any good questions today, or?
I just got my friends being so.
Dude, that was my fucking questions the other day. Someone was like, "How much estrogen do I need to get jacked?"
Yeah, mine is
All
like
right, dude.
like mine will be like how much so I can bounce on it. Like okay,
Oh yeah. Well, I'm getting real off track, so
yeah,
unless
man,
you have anything
it's
else.
meal time for me too. So this is perfect.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in to
Hell yeah,
Finding Frail episode 2. Should be a weekly Saturday thing
yep,
now.
Saturdays now.
Hell yeah. All
So
right.
we'll see you next week.
See ya.